Let's, oh, it helps if I turn the light on. There we go. So I don't really expect anybody to find me right now, but I really wanted to make sure that I put a notice out that this week, Thursday, tomorrow night, I will not be live on my own channel. I will be at Antiques from Karen. And Jan is like me. She inherited a ton of stuff. The difference is that Jan's mom was an antiques dealer. Wow. And Jan's mom sadly became very afflicted with hoarding in her later years. So Jan has more stuff than I ever had. Hi, Katie Sunshine. Yeah, I was running out of time to do a video, and I hurt so much today that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to sit here at my computer and edit. So, hi, AJ and Annie Christie. Hi, guys. I just decided to like do this as a quick live to let everybody know I will be not on my own channel tomorrow night at 11 p.m. I will be on Antiques from Karen with Jan. She's going to start at 10 p.m. Eastern time. It is her very first live sale. Jan's in a situation very much like mine in that we inherited a ton of stuff. The difference really is that I got mine in stages, okay? She got it all at once, and she couldn't even get into the house. Her mom was an antiques dealer. She in her later years really succumbed to hoarding. And she couldn't even get into the house. Let's turn that off so there's no echo. And so the house and property were completely packed. Completely. So Jan has some fantastic stuff, but she's kind of new at this. And I said I would be there. I have some, not only did I have my first shot this week, which is I think why everything aches. The first shot kind of seemed to set the osteoarthritis off. Because last night, every joint, every possible spot that I have arthritis hurt. And today I have more mobility. I can move without serious pain except my hands. And it doesn't help that it's rainy and crappy today. So I have a whole notebook of invoices to get out today. So we're good. You're gonna get your invoices. Mike got the last box of stuff to the third floor packing room for me, since I didn't trust carrying a box full of breakables. So, but this is a quick way to like say hi, have a quick chat, and let you know that Jan sale Thursday night, tomorrow night, starts at 10 p.m. I will be on her channel. I have a lot of stuff going on that day that's going to be kind of emotional stuff. May 3rd was the 14-year mark of us losing our mom. And my sister wants to get together with some of the family and go to the gravesite, which has always been a sore point with her that I have never been there. I live in the house that was my mother's. I still have mom's stuff here. I don't feel the need to go stand at a stone marker when if I want to think of mom, I do almost every day because so much of her stuff is surrounding me. So I know it's going to be a difficult morning. And then I got called into work. And if I am trading off so that I have days off after I get my second shot. So I will work tonight, which means I won't get home till about 10:30, and then I will be flying right on to Jan's channel. So we see the mic. Oh, that's not a mic. That's a pin, actually, holding my, let me see if I can get it out of the shot. That's a pin holding my camera and holding my phone in place. Because the double-sided tape took a header off the back of the desk, because there's no little strip to stop stuff from falling back there. And then the cat took off with it. I think she got it stuck to her paw. I heard her fighting with it. And so the double-sided tape is now way back in a corner behind this bureau, that's this chest of drawers that's in the way. So I can't actually get to it. So I have a pin stuck into an old encyclopedia yearbook for 1965 that is holding up my phone. Yeah, my second shot will be on a Monday. And then I was like, or no, it's on a Tuesday morning. And then I was like, okay, I need Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they're like, well, I don't know about Thursday. And I went, I already had swelling of the tongue and a couple other reactions. I need 3 days off after the second shot, at least. So yeah, I just said, okay, well then I'll give up this Thursday and you'll give me that following one. Because I didn't have many reactions, but at the time my tongue started swelling a little bit, and I have some allergies that will give me an anaphylactic reaction, but I do not carry an EpiPen because my doctor's an idiot. His answer to musk perfumes that set me off like that and bleach is, well, just avoid them. And I got stung by a bee once, and I got stung here on the lip by one of these tiny ones, and that set off a full-blown, my throat started closed. Luckily we were home, and my son got me to shove 4 Benadryl down my throat before, just like within seconds after realizing that was swelling up. So I don't know if I'm allergic to bees or not, but I think it'd be safer if I had an EpiPen. But yeah. Yeah, you keep your mom in your heart. You don't have to go to the gravesite. I guess it's harder for my sister simply because she's a whole different generation than I am. She is 14 years older than I am. I'm told that when I was born, she cried because she said she was too old to play with me. That's nonsense, but okay. But she definitely was the bobby soxer, the saddle shoes. I don't know if she ever had a pair of saddle shoes, but she did have a really cool corduroy skirt that, instead of having a poodle on it, had a white cat with jeweled eyes. Because we found that skirt once. It was really cool. Which one did I get? Oh, for the shot, I'm getting the Pfizer one. So, but that was, yesterday was the first one. And then it's funny, like the injection site didn't bother me. But dear Lord, every joint in this arm last night from shoulder on down, I had the arm propped up on a pillow just to try to get to sleep. And it just, every joint that had arthritis just seemed to like go bonkers. It took me about 3 hours to finally fall asleep last night. So I was wiped. But, everybody's metabolism to a vaccine is going to be different because your body's made up of different chemical things and different problems that your system may have. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that when I get the second one at the end of the month, that I won't have too many problems. So, but I just wanted to give everybody that quick update that I will be over at Antiquesfromkaren, and I should put the link in. I set this up on this one thing with on the phone. I can't always set the links up in the description ahead of time because I'm just not that good at this. Antiques. I should have set this up ahead of time. There we go. Let me get Jen's thing here and get this in the description for you guys. Now, she showed me how to put reminders up because I never knew. So there's the link. Well, I should say what the link is. Duh. You could tell I'm on like the first cup of tea today, and it's 12:45. Yeah, I know, Melissa. There are a couple components that you have to be careful of. I found out one of my cousins is allergic too when he's down in Texas. So, think it was him, or was it one of the other ones? Yeah, my arm is still sore. But that's not where the injection site is. It's just like there's a muscle here that just never untensed from when I had the mini stroke. So sometimes it gets, if the arthritis acts up a lot, this part just likes to tense up and not release. And it never releases completely anyway, because that's damage from when I had a mini stroke 6 years ago now. So I'm lucky though. I dodged a bullet with that mini stroke. There's no other major problems really. A fibro flare? Yeah, it might be. She keeps saying I don't have that. She keeps saying I don't have lupus, but I'm like keep getting symptoms for lupus. If I'm in the sunlight, I get little blisters all over my skin, but they're little tiny. I get red up here, but I don't break out in that typical full-blown lupus rash, and my test numbers are always, well, they gave the injection up here. The injection was done up here. So my numbers for lupus are always below what they consider active lupus, but they're not that far below. So I have to get tested every year for lupus from now on. So I don't know what Jen has pulled for her sale, but it should be interesting. She offered to let me sell a few things. I haven't quite made up my mind about that. I probably will throw a few things in and have maybe 5 or 6 things for the sale on her channel. But she works a full-time job. So for her to be, that's why she's rarely, she stops in at the beginning of my sales, but can't usually stay till the end, because she has a full-time job and she's trying to deal with this estate. And for those of you who have not seen her channel, by all means, check it out. She does have, and this is the thing she taught me how to do, and I'll have to do it next time. I could never figure out how you do that preview that says set reminder. And apparently you can't do that through YouTube. You do it through YouTube, or you do it through StreamYard? I think you do it through StreamYard. I kept the video. She sent me a video to show me how to do it, so that you can set that reminder. Just for my own channel, I tell everybody that when you hit the little bell for notifications, make sure you hit all notifications, because I have an irregular time of when I can get videos up. I actually have the other half of the Black Hole Challenge Part 2 that I have to get edited. I have a new one on how I redid the one from my very first video, which explains how I ended up with everything. And I need to edit that because I talk about the 4 women, because it's Sarah Wetherell's house. And then I inherited stuff from Alda Ann, which was mom. And then I inherited stuff from June. And then I inherited stuff from Nancy, from another Nancy. So I give a background of how I ended up with so much stuff. So I have to get that edited and set up. And it's funny, like I was looking at one of the clips of it, and I'm in front of an azalea, and I realized that my hair in the sunlight matches the color of the azalea behind me almost perfectly. That was really kind of funny. So since I'm here, does anybody have how's your day going? Anybody have any fun stuff going on? If you have a channel to share, now is the time that you could do it. AJ's Retro and Vintage, I think, has a channel, don't you? I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed. There we go. I thought so. I have so many channels I'm subscribed to, I don't get to everybody. So here is, because you're not wrench, AJ's Retro You're seeing me on one of my brain dead days. There we go. There's her channel. Auntie Christy does some neat unboxings. You do really well with those. Those are pretty cute. I haven't seen I don't know how to pronounce her name. Oh, Philly Flipper's live right now too. Paul's going to give me crap for competing with his live. Oh well. Too bad, Paul. He'll just tell me, come get your stuff out of my warehouse. Hi, Tammy. And if you guys, I wanted to share this because I know a lot of us like little vintage figurines. So this popped up late last night. Isella posted this. Isella Needle Arts and You. It's more than just needle arts. She showed off last night some of her collection of figurines and just a few of them. And I had to let her know that she had the coolest little German bathing beauty. And if you've never seen one of those and don't know what they are, to be on the lookout for them. They're not, most of them are not super valuable. They're made from Germany. They're all made from the 1920s, a little bit into the 1930s. And they literally are a little female that's maybe about that big. So they're maybe about 3 inches long. But she has one of the rarer ones because it has this big beach umbrella with it. And I've only ever seen them in articles about them. I've never seen anybody that actually had one with the umbrella. So she's got one of the rarer ones in the stuff she's showing. So it definitely is one of those, be on the lookout for these little things, these bathing beauties, and definitely be on the lookout for the one she has that has the umbrella. Because I have a friend that has a couple of bathing beauties. He's got about 10 of them. But I've never, ever seen one that had the umbrella outside of, an article on them or something. Teresa, now I got my vaccine yesterday and I was in a lot of pain, like everywhere that had the osteoarthritis really, really hurt like hell last night. It took 3 hours before I could fall asleep. Lucky Junior, hi. I remember seeing you before in the live sale. Oh, Trisha only needs 53 more subs. Oh, she's so close. Oh, Trisha is so close. I think everybody that knows me probably knows her channel because she's bigger than me, but let's put her in anyway. Because to be that close. So Sandy, I noticed she took the ampersand out of her thing. So it's Sandy Otto now, which actually was the name of, I think, her parents' pets that she grew up with, was Sandy and Otto. But her name is Trisha, and she's got a neat channel, but she's only 53 away from hitting her 1,000. I am quite a ways away because I am 722, I think. So I've got a ways to go yet. I seem to be doing okay. I seem to pick up about, I'd say on average, I seem to pick up maybe 40 people a month, 40 subscriptions. And, oh, her grandparents' pets. I knew there was something about the pets that she grew up with. I thought they were her parents, but her grandparents. Okay. I picked up some subscribers by going on to Cajun Roots Reseller. He has a live chat in the morning where you can promote your channel. So it is a good way to get seen, but it's also resellers that aren't necessarily vintage. It is some, but the majority of it is stuff that's not vintage. So if you do a mix of stuff like I do, though, I have an awful lot sitting around that's got to get on eBay. That isn't really for our market. Like right now, I have a bunch of vintage Looney Tunes toys up in my eBay store that are collectible. Those early 90s, 80s, and 90s PVC toys are very collectible. And I've got a whole bunch of Nickelodeon. Some of them still have the tags on them. I had got a chance to grab about 12 Nickelodeon cartoon T-shirts, and some still have the tags right on them. And I need to get those listed on eBay because that's not really the same market as the group that are here for my live sales. The live sale stuff is more the vintage stuff. So, and where did I put it? So when they delivered the china closet, they had lost one of the wheels. So I went down there. And they let me look through a box of wheels, but without a photo of what the wheel looked like, I didn't get a chance to really pick one. So I need to take a photo. But while I was down there, I of course shopped, and I found this neat little thing. And I don't know what it's meant to be. I mean, maybe it's an ashtray, but it's only got this where you could sit a cigarette, and it's got a hole, so I think it was meant to hang up. It has a little ding on the bottom, but I found that, and one of the reasons I snagged that, and I haven't decided if I will keep it or sell it, is because in Boy Scouts there is a thing called the Order of the Arrow, and Order of the Arrow is actually sanctioned by the Lenape tribe because it's the only place that the language is the Lenape language is still being used, is within the Order of the Arrow. So it's helping to keep the language alive. And so they're actually okay with that organization using their language, which has been wonderful. I found this ashtray, Ready Kilowatt, and it's in really pretty good shape. I mean, he's got one little scratch here and here, but for the most part, he's really pretty good. So I have to look him up. Now, I snagged this for me because this I ended up paying market price for this. But it is a beef-eater, but he's Royal Dalton. So he's for me. Now this says that he's from 1946, but I'm not sure that that logo is correct for that. So I have to research him. This is going to get put away for my Christmas in July, and she really needs to be cleaned. She is a Lefton. She is the Poinsettia Blue Zirconia because she's got this little crystal. But look at her. Isn't she cute? She is dusty as can be. So I've got to figure out how to I'm going to have to find a paintbrush to get into all those little nooks and crannies because her spaghetti and her poinsettias are just, that red's not even showing up the right color because of how much layer of dust is over top of it. But she looks good, and she's still got her sticker. Where's her sticker? There it is. She still has her sticker. So, I mean, she's in good shape. I'm not really seeing a lot of nicks or anything to her other than the fact that she is so dusty. And I found a perfume bottle. All this stuff is dusty. But it's got its little stopper's good. There's no chips on the stopper. That I can't tell. This looks like it might have chipped here, but I can't really tell because it feels smooth and it matches up with the other side. It's weird. But the bird itself is in good shape. So, yeah, I know. A thing popped up saying Misty's sale had just started. So I won't be too much longer. I just want to show off a couple of things, and then I got about 5 things to show off, and then I'm going to go too. I found these two. which I thought were really pretty cool and really different, especially this one because it's got the centaurs on it. And they both have underneath that they were handmade in Greece and are signed. So I'm going to have to look. This one has a chariot race on it and then that on the back. So I'm going to have to look these up. And I have a pair of shoes that are, I mean, they're both, I think they're both right, they're both left feet, but they're made in occupied Japan. Just a cute little thing. And they must have all come from the same place because they're all like super dusty. And then these, I have to see if I can even clean them or not. These are really old styrene plastic bunnies. And like I said, everything is really dusty. So there were two of these. And I couldn't find the base for both of these. And there were two of these. All that sequins. And then there's a little duckling mama and babies in there. And I'm going to have to see, like, this one needs some repair. And I couldn't find the base for the other one. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. And the last thing I picked up, and it says, and I can never pronounce the name, Swarovski. It's marked too somewhere. I saw the mark at one point. I have to find it again. But it is crystal, and it's this lovely little swan, which will be in a live sale soon. So that's all I found that day. And neat little stuff. Most of it needs a bath. Seriously needs a bath. So I will get some of it ready and see. Maybe I'll have some of them for the sale with Jen. But we'll see. Oh, yes, I picked up I don't buy a lot. I buy like that basket. I buy a little bit to supplement what I'm finding here in the house, especially on weeks where if I don't get a chance to do too much or what I'm unpacking turns out to be all craft stuff, like a lot of the stuff from the Black Hole Challenge room. I got to the point where now I was just finding nothing but original toys in package, or toys in original packaging. I was finding fabric out the wazoo, craft stuff out the wazoo, boxes of books that were mine. And it's just not conducive yet to have that stuff for a live sale. So then I've been shopping a little bit so that I can have something for when I do a live sale. So, but I've been looking for a postcard lot, and that postcard lot was too good to pass up because I knew what some of them are. I know some of the ones that he showed. I know the artist because that artist hangs in the Delaware Art Museum. So, and I knew, and I even put in the comments going, hey, does it say the artist? And he didn't, I don't think he saw the comment. And so I'm pretty sure that what I got it for is going to probably triple simply because of some of the cards I actually recognized as to who they were for. So you guys may see a few of those cards, but I know some other ones that the better market is going to be eBay once I put up who the artist is for them. So because Flag, what's his first name? Flag did a lot of World War One art, and especially for war bonds. And so some people would recognize his artwork style, but they might not necessarily know his name. And I know a couple of the postcards in there were by Frank, but his last name was Flag, Flagg. And I have to look it up again. So that'll be pretty cool. So, like I said, I know Misty just started her live, and Or at least I got a posting saying Misty was live, but I don't see it listed on my thing as to people who are live right now. That's weird. Maybe she had technical difficulties. Maybe she did. Yeah, I'm looking up a lot because the laptop is above it right now. It's weird. Sometimes when I turn the computer on, I get notices for lives after they have already happened. It's like it waited. Let's see. No, Misty's live right now, but it's not showing up. Even though I refreshed, it's not showing up on my list to the left. But Misty's sale is live. Paul from Philly Flipper is live right now. So you got choices to go to and go have fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow night on Antiques from Karen on Jan's channel. Okay? So my kid has messaged me twice, so I better go anyway and find out what he wants, because he's out getting his second shot, and then he was going to go shopping for something. I don't know what. So have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night on Jan's channel. Bye.